Going to be a video about the muscles of the lower extremity. Gluteus maximus, gluteus medius. Gluteus minimus is not seen on this model. It would only come up to here to the gluteal line. Piriformis, superior gemellus, obturator internus, that comes all the way here, inferior gemellus, and quadratus femoris. These are your lateral rotators of the thigh. These muscles here are your hamstrings. They have a common action, flexion at the knee, a common origin at the ischial tuberosity. We have biceps femoris, long head, and short head that inserts here near the head of fibula. We have semitendinosus on top and semimembranosus at the bottom. And semitendinosus inserts here at pes anserinus, along with the insertion of gracilis, and sartorius that originates here at the anterior superior iliac spine, and as we said before, shares that common insertion at pes anserinus. The other muscles of the medial compartment of the thigh include adductor magnus, adductor longus, and here we have pectineus. If we had the ability to reflect pectineus and see the muscle underneath it, there would be adductor brevis. Our two hip flexor muscles include psoas major and iliacus, both of which insert at the lesser trochanter of femur and flex the hip. This muscle here is psoas minor. It does not cross the hip, so it cannot flex the hip. So here, starting at the anterior superior iliac spine, we see once again sartorius, and then coming laterally, we see tensor fasciolata also inserting here at the iliotibial band. This muscle group here are called the quadriceps. They have a common innervation of the femoral nerve, a common action of extension of the knee. They are rectus femoris, vastus lateralis oblique, vastus medialis oblique, and vastus intermediate. All four quadriceps have a common insertion here at the tibial tuberosity. This view is also showing us a really nice insertion point for iliopsoas right here. Now that we've removed the hamstrings, you can see a full view of biceps femoris short head. Coming down here, we have triceps surae. We have the lateral head of gastrocnemius, the medial head of gastrocnemius, and underneath it, soleus. Those three muscles together create triceps surae. They have a common insertion here at the calcaneal or Achilles tendon, and they have a common action of plantar flexion. If we remove the medial head of gastrocnemius, you can see the plantaris muscle with the long plantaris tendon. And if we come around here, you can see popliteus that helps to unlock the knee and medially rotate the leg when we go to start walking. So now we're going to look at the crisscross relationship of these deep muscles of the sural region. So here we have flexor hallucis longus. So we're starting lateral, and the tendon is going to cross medial and insert here on toe number 1. Here we have tibialis posterior, which is always a little tricky because even though we call it tibialis posterior, it actually originates on both tibia and fibula and proceeds to the plantar surface of the foot. And then here, starting medially and crossing and going to insert on toes 2 through 5 is flexor digitorum longus. These are also plantar flexors that offer inversion and eversion. So here we have tibialis anterior. Now this one does not go into the toes, it stops right here. Next to it we have extensor hallucis longus. Coming to toes 2 through 5, we have extensor digitorum longus. And over here we have peroneus or fibularis longus. Now fibularis longus is going to come underneath the foot and insert on the base of toe number 1. And then here we have fibularis brevis. Now brevis means short. It's going to course around and insert at the base of toe number 5.